New GTA 6 leaks just dropped, and they're kinda a mix of good news and bad news. On one hand, people are saying GTA 6 might actually run at 60 FPS, which is sick. But on the other hand, there's talk that it's gonna get delayed even more. Oh, and we even found out the possible price for GTA 6. So yeah, there's a lot to break down. Just stick around till the end. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Yeah, the GTA 6 delay. So there's this leaker named Millie A who's saying that even though the planned release date is May 26th, 2026, internally Rockstar might be pushing it to around September. That's like a 3 to 4 month delay. But before we dive deeper into that, let's talk about who Millie A even is. So they are an insider who actually predicted a PlayStation showcase back in 2021 and also nailed the announcement of Marvel's Wolverine. After that, they had a few more semi-accurate leaks related to PlayStation and other games. But just because they were right before doesn't mean this leak's 100% legit, right? Still, let's just say for a second that this leak is correct. Does that mean another delay is even possible? Well, if you look at Rockstar's history, then yeah, totally. Their last big game, Red Dead Redemption 2, got delayed twice. First, it was supposed to drop in fall 2017, then it got pushed to spring 2018, and then again to October 26, 2018. So yeah, 2 delays. But here's the thing. During the second delay, they gave an exact release date, which showed they were confident they'd hit it. And now with GTA 6, it's the same deal. No vague window. They've announced a proper date, which means they're probably confident this time too. Even GTA 4's ex-technical director agrees with that. So honestly, we don't think it'll get delayed again. But hey, only time will tell. Okay, even if this delay news turns out to be false, it's still the PC gamers we're gonna have to wait the longest. According to Millie, there's no PC version coming in 2026. It's either dropping late 2027 or maybe even spring 2028. And honestly, that lines up with Rockstar's past behavior. Like, GTA 5 launched on PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2013, but didn't hit PC until 2015. That's about a 19-month gap. Same with Red Dead Redemption 2. There was around a 13-month gap between the console and PC release. Even if you look further back, GTA 3 and Vice City had a 7-month delay, and San Andreas had about an 8-month gap between console and PC. Now, why do they keep this gap? Well, there are some official reasons behind it, and there's also this theory called the double dip, which we actually talked about in detail in another video. Alright, enough with the bad news, let's talk about the good stuff now, and that is GTA 6 might actually run at 60 FPS, but only on console, the PS5 Pro. This leak's coming from a guy named Detective Seeds, who's dropped a bunch of leaks before. Some were on point, some not so much, but he's claimed his overall accuracy rate is around 91%. So yeah, he seems to stand by what he shares. According to him, PlayStation engineers are working directly with Rockstar, and they're developing a new tech that'll let the game hit 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. This tech is supposed to roll out by May 2026, and yeah, it's only for the PS5 Pro. Now, this kinda goes against earlier predictions, especially from the tech experts at Digital Foundry who said GTA 6 would be capped at 30 FPS, even on Pro models because of CPU limitations. Even the second GTA 6 trailer was in 30 FPS, but that was recorded on the base PS5. Detective Seeds is saying that right now, 60 FPS is only achievable on the PS5 Pro, and there might even be multiple graphics modes available. Oh, and this info is coming from an actual PlayStation engineer who's apparently shared accurate stuff before too. Now, whether it's Detective Seeds or Millie, both have made it pretty clear that there's a marketing deal going on between Rockstar and PlayStation. And because of that, we're probably gonna see a ton of PS5 plus GTA 6 bundles. This same marketing deal is also why Sony's pushing so hard to make sure GTA 6 can hit 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. I mean, think about it. When the PS5 Pro launched with that crazy $700 price tag, everyone's main excuse was, oh, it's the GTA 6 console. That's why it costs so much. And honestly, a lot of PC gamers are planning to get a console just to play GTA 6. But let's be real, PC gamers aren't exactly hyped to play at 30 FPS. So if the PS5 Pro does end up getting a solid 60 FPS mode, that's gonna make a lot of them lean toward buying it. So yeah, whenever the next GTA 6 marketing push happens, maybe around trailer 3 or when they open up pre-orders, expect to see all this stuff become official. You'll probably see Sony announcing sales bundles focused specifically on the PS5 and PS5 Pro. Also, Although Detective Seeds mentioned that PS engineers are working on some other Rockstar titles too, which might drop even before GTA 6. We're guessing those are probably next-gen ports of GTA 4 or RDR2. Alright, let's talk about pricing now. According to Millie, GTA 6 won't be hitting that $80 mark. The standard edition is still expected to be $70 or £70. Now, there's been a lot of talk that GTA 6 could be the first game to launch at $80 or even $100, and still totally justify the cost. But the thing is, we've already seen that selling a game at $80 hasn't really worked out for publishers. Unless you are Nintendo. Like with Xbox, they had to drop The Outer Worlds 2 back down from $80 to $70, and they even started giving out $10 refunds. Same deal with Borderlands 4, which is from Take-Two themselves. That was also supposed to be $80 at first, but they ended up bringing it back to $70. So yeah, we personally don't think Take-Two's gonna make that same mistake with GTA 6. Most likely the game's launching at $70. Let us know what you think in the comments. Anyway, back to the leak. So the standard version's $70. Then there's gonna be a deluxe edition for $90 and a premium edition for $110. Now here's the interesting part. The deluxe edition gives you early access to GTA 6 Online, but the premium edition gets first access, which probably means when the online mode drops, premium users will get in first, then deluxe users, and then everyone else later. And yeah, there were a bunch of leaks about the online mode too. A while back, stuff like 96-player lobbies and new tech. We've already talked about all of that in detail earlier in this video. Now here's another big update. Twitch is officially teaming up with Rockstar for GTA 6. Mike Minton, who's the chief monetization officer at Twitch, talked about it in an interview with Mine MMO. He's the guy responsible for everything that brings in money for streamers on Twitch, like paid subs, bits, brand deals, you name it. That's why people literally call him the money guy at Twitch. He explained how these days, game devs aren't just using Twitch for marketing anymore. They're actually making it part of the development cycle. Like a bunch of studios now invite streamers for early playtests and get real-time feedback from them. Devs even hang out in the communities of those streamers to see what's hitting and what's not. The rise of GTA 5 roleplay is the perfect example of how powerful it can be. Streamers created their own stories, built characters, and basically gave the game a second life. Minton confirmed that for GTA 6's launch, Twitch is working closely with Rockstar and Take-Two. The initial focus will be on the single-player campaign, and after that, the multiplayer and roleplay scenes will start to grow, either through mods or maybe even official support from Rockstar. That part's still unclear. Once the PC version drops, they'll keep adding new features to stretch out the game's life on Twitch. Twitch's role in all this is more behind the scenes, helping devs plan activations, giving streamers tools to grow their communities, and making sure the platform stays advertiser-friendly. We're talking stuff like Twitch drop campaigns, early content previews, and connecting streamers directly with dev events. Minton wrapped it up by saying the launch of GTA 6 won't just be a one-time explosion. It'll be more like a wave, starting slow, building hype and engagement over time, but meant to last for the long haul. Twitch is all in on riding that wave with Rockstar, and the goal is to build an ecosystem where creators, devs, and viewers all win, just like they did with GTA 5. Since we're already on the topic of GTA 6 Online, let's talk about something we were all kinda assuming, that this Project Rome thing might be connected to GTA 6 in some way. In case you didn't know, Rome stands for Rockstar Online Modding Engine. Basically, it's a new system that would let players create their own mods and user-generated content using official tools in the future. Insider MVVR talked about this a while back. It all came up around the time that whole messy 5M acquisition story broke. Some former 5M employees revealed that Rockstar had already been working on something like Rome even before they officially acquired the CFX.RE team. One of the main reasons for that acquisition was supposedly to better understand the roleplay community and use that knowledge to build Project Rome. Even Tez Funzy 2 found a hint about it. During the GTA Online Bottom Dollar Bounties update, there was a file related to a mission creator, although it was completely empty. So maybe that's something they're saving for future updates or even GTA 6. But here's the twist. When we actually reached out to the 5M team, they told us that, as far as they know, there's no connection between GTA 6 and Project Rome. According to them, Rome is being built only for GTA 5. It's more of a small experiment, and even if it fails, it's not a big deal. The key thing is, Rockstar doesn't want to take any risks with GTA 6, since that's their #1 priority right now. So yeah, looks like Rome and GTA 6 are totally separate for the time being. So recently, one of Rockstar's ex-developers opened up about what it's actually like working there, especially on GTA 6. We're talking about David O'Reilly, an environment artist who's been with Rockstar since 2011. He's worked on the maps for GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA 6. He gave a really interesting interview on the Kiwi Talks YouTube channel. First off, David said he worked on GTA 6 for 5 years. But even after all that time, he barely knew anything about the story. That's because at Rockstar, every department is super locked into its own area. Like if you're in the art team, you're just making art assets. So he had no clue about the storyline for Jason and Lucia either. He also explained how game development is a constantly evolving process. At the beginning of a project, the tools are super raw or even incomplete. But over time, new features and tech get added in. That's what happened with GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. And the same's happening with GTA 6. He mentioned that advanced stuff like POM shaders and smoother blending techniques got added as the project progressed. One of the most interesting parts was what he said about Sam and Dan Houser. David never personally met them, but when they'd visit the Rockstar North studio, the whole vibe would shift. Like people would start whispering, "Oh, Dan's here," or "Sam's coming." It created this kind of Eye of Sauron energy where everyone suddenly got tense. There was even one time when Dan went out for a jog, and somehow 12 to 14 developers ended up jogging with him. So yeah, this interview gave a pretty rare look into Rockstar's work culture and how things go down behind the scenes during development. Definitely worth checking out the full interview if you're curious about the inside scoop. So yeah, those were all the GTA 6 leaks we got over the past week. If you want to know more about the real-life actors behind all the GTA 6 characters, check out the video on the left. And if you're curious about GTA 6's online mode, hit up the video on the right. If you like this one, drop a like, subscribe to GTA Gossip, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, peace out.